Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Yes, Big Lala is still very much in the building today, and of course, we've got myself, and Big Lala enjoying himself. Nigerian Jesse, why you not get a jacket and everything?
Which jacket? You don't give me money for jackets, sir.
Anyways, Big Lala, welcome to the show. Yes, today we have the one and only, OBO the baddest, and of course, the one and only DJ ECool. Now, Big Lala, do you know trendybeats.com?
Of course, I know trendybeats.com. If you've been in the business as long as I've been, of course, you know trendybeats. Trendybeats.com. I mean, we've been in this thing for what? Over a decade. I mean, if people are doing their own decade in the game,
over a decade,
been in this for over a decade, so
definitely. Anyways, Davido's show over the weekend was really, really amazing for so many people. While for so many people, immediately the show ended, DJ ECool was trending. Now, for a lot of people, there were complaints, reports, and all of that about DJ ECool. Now, 2 things, or 3 things, or 4 things. Number 1, they said he was the hype man and the DJ. He can't do both together. Number 2, chemistry between him and Davido was not right. Number 3, Patoranking came. And of course, DJ ECool in 2022 played a song with a exclusive from NotJustAK.com. Remember that? Right now, it is DJ ECool, playing trendybeats.com for Patoranking's, Abule, while performing. Yeah. And of course, quite a lot of, discrepancies, here and there, a lot of, inconsistencies, basically. Big Lala, DJ ECool trended, and right now, he's still getting talked about till this moment. What are your thoughts on DJ ECool at the O2 Arena?
Well, I don't think this is only a DJ ECool matter that needs to be discussed. It's a DJ ECool, Davido's management, Davido's planning on the night. It's a pointer of things that went wrong for these guys. DJ ECool, it looks like, Patoranking, you don't come. Okay, sharply give me the song you want. We see this every time. Sharply give me the song where you want perform. Make I plug into my PC, so may I just jam and you go on stage. They are used to this. Especially Nigerian, they are used to this. Like, I even blame Patoranking himself. It's not like you didn't know you're going to perform at
20,000 people.
And that's the mess up that decided to give people, let's go and play a song that has trendybeats.com. You get? So there's enough blame to go on for this happening. It should not be happening. DJ ECool, if he was somebody that really cared about his set and said, I like delivering the best for my audience, right? Anybody that is performing, please get me your song on so time so that I can have it scheduled.
But Big Lala, DJ ECool is a DJ. Are you saying that Patoranking's Abole is not popular enough for a DJ to have?
Some of these DJs actually have these songs maybe on your hard drive, right? And because internet fast for Obodo, all you have to do is just Patoranking Abule download, and you just click on the first link. Without actually noticing that there's a tag on there. You get? That's what really happens to a lot of these DJs. They probably don't go around with all their stuff and say, this is what I want to do, and this is all the songs I'm performing. A mix of improper planning.
So are we saying ECool does not have a single song on his computer, not even hard drive on his computer, and that Patoranking, Abule is not popular enough for him to have on his computer? I mean, I've worked with DJs as well. I have worked with DJs and all of that. I know DJs have a drive.
The version of Abule he has makes it even more worse if that's the only version. Yeah. But again, like I said, on ECool's part, you should have, make sure that all the people that are performing, you have it on a folder already, that all these songs here. Now, people, they come, I will just pick and drop. You will have listened and it was annoying on the day. It was a major letdown from ECool, a major, how would I put it? His value perhaps would just drop massively. If people didn't regard ECool before, it's another reason not to regard him again, because why would you do such a thing? Somebody as big as ECool does not have the official version of songs. Like, it's unheard of in most places.
On the flip side, are you going to say Patoranking was a late addition to the lineup, and that's why ECool messed up?
even if it was a late addition and Patriarchy said, "Oh, I'm a late addition, Abby," why doesn't someone on Patriarchy sing, his manager or one of his guys around him, say, "Oh, this is the song"? So you know how this thing is done now.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to do a song, Abby. It is the job of either the road manager or the manager to have made sure that this is the one we are performing.
Right,
get it to the DJ, let the DJ plug it in and know that this is what we are performing, and we have everything was just it was wrong. It's just that there's nobody can sanction anybody, but what has happened. I hope ECool learns from this, and going forward they prepare people are not start doing things haphazardly and just saying just because I'll be DJ and so will be done from. Nah, you're doing something at a center stage of the world, right?
Yeah.
In one of the biggest arenas on this. Imagine people playing that back for Patoranking and he's saying, "Oh, trendybeats.com." Also, it's also a indication of a culture in the Nigerian music space where people go up and put songs up for free download. Exactly. All those things are played out. People have stopped it. People have moved on from it. That used to be the culture that worked more than a decade ago. But things have changed. There are digital platforms. People can download this for a fee. You can even get the official version of the artist themselves. We should stop this nonsense of even putting up free downloads. I mean, we were the start of it because that was the only available means back then. But things have changed. The culture has changed and people have changed. So people need to change as well.
And of course, Zlatan Ibile also, he tried to defend himself for not playing, the full Zlatan Ibile song, saying, "Oh, Zlatan gave him an instruction to do, to perform, to play just 10 seconds of killing them." And, people were blaming him that he didn't play Burna, but he didn't play Burna's part. He says Zlatan gave him an instruction to play in a particular part and everything. And that got people
only
talking.
His part.
Only his own part. It showed, he says Zlatan instruction. But let's even leave all of that. Him and Davido, DJ ECool and Davido, the chemistry was totally dead. From what I, watching the show via different platforms and everything, saw on the day, it was totally. What would you say?
Well, from like I said, this perspective of watching it from outside of the venue is totally different. While there's a delay in the feedback between what's being said and what is being performed. And I think that might actually play in the minds of several people about ECool's performance on the night. Imagine, but I forget all that because there are still instances where David is trying to talk and ECool is interrupting. There were there instances, right? And that was not, it was not in sync. It was, obviously they could have done better. And also even David himself and his crew, there kept on being an issue with his mic, right? At the back. Because he changed outfits so many times. He changed outfits so many times. Even these outfits were loose. Like they were not up in there.
There was no belt.
That was a constant issue because somebody kept on coming to come and change this, come and do this. He himself kept looking back and walking back like something is actually wrong. I don't know exactly what it is. You get. But at the end of it all, like I said, people enjoy themselves and things seem to have been good, but on the outside, it was not enjoyable for us. And ECool, I think the worst part of ECool was actually the Patoranking incident.
And quite a lot of people did not, I've never rated ECool, before as a proper DJ,
Right. What is it?
I mean, a lot of people actually do not rate, ECool. I've seen quite a lot of tweets and everything saying, ECool. Now, according to so many reports, ECool flew down to, to the UK some days, like 2 days or something before, the show, which, means maybe probably, him and Davido have not had that, proper chemistry to sit down. And they've been having a lot of parties here and there, maybe they haven't had time or did not have the time to sit down to properly align the song. A lot of back and forth between Davido and ECool. And Big Lala, from the perspective of someone who went to a Davido show in December, it was more like the same thing. The same Davido shouting at ECool in December. This time around as well, it just seemed like ECool and Davido are not a match made in heaven. What do you think?
So maybe Davido should explore the other option of finding another BMW DJ. Is that what you're trying to say?
Why is he even doing the hype man? Why is he being the hype man?
Of course, he can do the hype man, and DJ Tunes does the hype man and DJ for Wiz. And
he doesn't come on stage.
Jesus has been on stage a couple, warms up the crowd on stage.
Yeah, not when
before
Wiz is
Wiz comes
performing.
in.
Not when Wiz is performing. ECool get into the stage with DAVIDO and perform. When the song stops, it goes back again.
Maybe they don't get money to pay hype man separately.
Special call.
Well, exactly. I think that would have been Special Space's job. So exactly what happened to Special Space?
What happened to Special Space?
There's actually been a lot of rumors around before. I remember when was it a few months ago when someone said Special Space and they've done but this is Special Space specialty.
I'm telling you, this guy would have
done a good hype man.
The O2 and everything. But moving forward, should DAVIDO keep up with ECool or discard ECool?
They've done several shows in the past. I mean, the chemistry should be apparent for them. Of course, I mean, ECool is part of the family from a long time ago. I just feel they need to take these shows more seriously. They shouldn't take it as just any other normal show. If they are really going to go on tour in the US, they really need to give people shows of a lifetime. It needs to be well rehearsed. It needs to be well planned. This cannot be the best Afrobeat has to offer. We want to show, people around the world that yes, this genre of music is the best, and people have to do really, really well to make sure that they put in the best. I mean, imagine we would watch shows like halftime show at Super Bowl and things like that, and we are wowed, right? And we're calling for why can't African artists go there, right? But if we're going to go there and be doing things like this, it's not going to make sense. Please, we need to deliver these sort of performances. This also is part of delivering Afrobeats to the world. It needs to be well rehearsed. We need to give people a show.
Definitely.
That's why sometimes when you ask me about things like who is the best performer, who delivers the best, I always choose Burna Boy most of the time because there's always something unique. Burna Boy comes in with a band. He's doing band sets. He's singing. He's doing this. I mean, those are the kind of special things that leave a mark. I mean, they leave memorable moments in your head. Like you always remember this moment and be like, I remember this time. That's why till today, people respect people like P Square. Till today, P Square show I was it 13 years ago that I attended. It is still memorable in my head because P Square came on the show to kill it. They came in and danced, right? They had lights on a skeleton thing that all those dancers did, and they shut off all the lights and they performed, and everybody was happy. You get that was a show. People enjoyed it. It wasn't 20,000 capacity. Imagine if it was 20,000 capacity. That was only 2,000 capacity. Hammersmith, Apollo, Those are crazy moments, and that's why people, especially the guys really at the top, they need to give people the show of a lifetime. They need to put a lot of thoughts and effort into their performances.
Into the performance and everything. Anyways, like you said earlier, in one of the reactions, you said it's basically moving a Nigeria show and a hotel show, and putting at the O2. Basically, nothing changed, and we just wish DAVIDO and ECool would do better, the next time. So he should stick with ECool.
Of course, stick with ECool, but I mean, you can get better together. I think they need someone who's creative enough to say, I want to plan out DAVIDO's set for his show, right? And this is how we're going to go about it. And this is what's required of ECool. This is what is required of DAVIDO. This is what is required required of every other person. If that person comes on board or if that person already exists, they need to listen to that person and give people a well-planned out show.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for always liking. Thank you very much, Big Lala. It's been an amazing time. ECool, DAVIDO, we don't know if he's going to discuss it, within or come outside or something, but we just hope that DAVIDO and ECool resolve whatever issue they have, as regards the show, and of course the management for DAVIDO as well. I particularly believe that the management, shouldn't be all about cruise. It should be about actually, getting the bag, getting endorsement and everything. They are specialists, in that. But then again, the craft of the artist itself, I don't think they are doing any good job. Personally, I don't think they are doing a very good job, in that regard. I don't think so, basically. So guys, thank you so much, Big Lala. I'll see you on the next reaction. Please stay safe, Big Lala. Stay safe, and guys, stay safe as well. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Which did you do? Stay safe, Sha. Stay safe.